There's a wave of excitement rippling through the crypto world right now, and all eyes are on Ripple. The company is rumored to be gearing up for a major milestone, its initial public offering. If true, this move could completely change the digital currency game and push Ripple into the heart of mainstream finance. Analysts and investors are watching closely, debating how this could shake things up, especially since it's happening alongside another massive shift, a potential burn of 50 billion XRP tokens currently locked in escrow. For years, Ripple has taken a disciplined approach to managing XRP's supply. They've relied on smart escrow contracts to release a set amount of tokens each month, creating a predictable, stable environment for market players. This steady strategy has been key to earning investor trust and preventing wild price swings. By keeping the release schedule consistent, Ripple avoided flooding the market, which helped XRP grow steadily over time, but that stable system might be on the verge of a dramatic shift. Rumors are swirling that Ripple plans to destroy 50 billion XRP, permanently removing those tokens from circulation. This kind of move would slash the total supply, creating what's known as a supply shock. When demand stays strong but supply drops sharply, prices tend to skyrocket, and investors are already speculating about a possible price surge. This isn't just a bold economic play, it's a powerful message. By burning such a huge chunk of XRP, Ripple is showing deep confidence in its token's long-term value. And there's more. If the IPO does happen, it could unlock new levels of institutional investment. Hedge funds, big financial players, and retail traders would finally have the chance to buy into Ripple as a public company, gaining exposure not just to XRP, but to Ripple's core technology and future profits. If everything goes as speculated, Ripple could soon move from being a major player in crypto to becoming a true financial titan on the public markets. This could set a whole new benchmark for how digital assets are managed and how far crypto can go. If Ripple goes public, it could pull in billions in fresh capital and, just as importantly, finally earn the respect of regulators and traditional financial institutions. What's really stirring the pot, though, are whispers and even fake but realistic screenshots floating around online that claim the SEC has already greenlit Ripple's IPO. While these images are likely not official, the fact that they're gaining traction shows how strongly the market believes Ripple's regulatory headaches might be coming to an end. For Ripple, getting the green light from regulators has always been one of its biggest challenges, especially after the highly publicized legal showdown with the SEC. So any indication of progress is huge news for XRP holders. With rumors of regulatory clarity and the possibility of a public offering stacking up, financial experts are diving into data, trying to figure out what this means for XRP's price down the line. Some are crunching institutional demand models and arriving at jaw-dropping projections. The combination of slashing XRP's supply by burning 50 billion tokens and adding massive institutional demand through an IPO could, they argue, drive the token's price to unimaginable levels. $1,000 per XRP is the figure being tossed around in some crypto forums. It's all about classic economics. Less supply and more demand, especially from heavyweight investors, typically means higher prices. This kind of momentum could spark a chain reaction. As prices rise, more investors will likely jump in, hoping to ride the wave and cash in on the upswing. IPOs often bring a spike in both excitement and trading volume, meaning rapid price movements are a real possibility. That kind of volatility offers plenty of chances for smart traders to score quick wins. But for those who aren't ready or misjudge the market's timing, the risks are just as real, and steep losses could follow. It's worth remembering that while the potential rewards are massive, this path isn't risk-free. IPOs can hit delays. If regulators raise red flags, market conditions can shift overnight, and legal roadblocks may still pop up. In short, Ripple's future might be bright, but it won't be without a few bumps along the way. Even the possibility of Ripple pulling off both an IPO and a massive token burn has reignited excitement in the XRP community and across the wider crypto space. It's not just about the potential price jump, it's about vision. Ripple's plan to pair a supply reduction with going public sends a loud message. They're aiming to reshape global finance, not just boost a token's value for a short-term win. By cutting the XRP supply and opening the doors to public investment, Ripple is signaling a deeper ambition. It wants XRP to become more than just a digital asset. It wants it to be a pillar of financial infrastructure. That means taking on legacy systems like SWIFT and positioning XRP as the go-to solution for fast, affordable international payments that plug directly into the traditional banking world. Ripple's expanding reach into banking sectors, government partnerships, and financial institutions only strengthens this push. As more global players look to XRP for liquidity in cross-border transactions, the token's real-world utility could see explosive growth, making it far more than a speculative coin. And this isn't just empty talk. Ripple's leadership has consistently shared their long-term goal of making XRP the backbone of a faster, more efficient global payment system. What this means for investors is big, a future where XRP's value isn't just driven by hype, but by growing demand and a shrinking supply. The result? A powerful combo of utility and scarcity that could fuel strong, steady growth, less roller coaster, more rocket launch. In short, the recent buzz around Ripple's rumored IPO and the giant escrow burn has shaken up the financial world. Analysts and investors are speculating non-stop, predicting a spike in interest and capital inflows. With fewer XRP tokens in circulation, scarcity could take hold, pushing the price higher as demand builds. This moment feels like a turning point, not just for XRP, but for crypto as a whole. If Ripple delivers on these bold plans, XRP could graduate from the status of a high-risk altcoin to a legitimate trusted asset in mainstream finance. That kind of shift could completely change how digital currencies are viewed and send XRP to price levels that once seemed out of reach. The next few months are going to be absolutely crucial for anyone with their eyes on XRP, whether you're a seasoned investor, an active day trader, or just someone curious about what's happening in the crypto world. This isn't the time to sit back. It's the moment to stay alert, keep up with the news, and pay close attention to any official announcements coming out of Ripple or regulatory agencies. In the fast-moving world of digital assets, staying ahead of the curve can be the difference between seizing an opportunity or missing the moment entirely. The crypto market is constantly evolving. One small shift can send shockwaves across the board, and understanding how things like token supply and institutional buying pressure interact is more important now than ever. When supply tightens and big players step in, prices don't just rise, they can explode. This is exactly why being proactive, not reactive, is key in a space this volatile and exciting. Ripple isn't just making moves for itself, it's setting the stage for what the future of cryptocurrency could look like. The decisions the company makes in the coming weeks could ripple across the entire industry, shaping how governments, banks, and everyday users see and use digital currencies. This moment has the potential to influence not just XRP's path, but the broader perception of crypto as a real viable part of the global financial system. Think of it like this: the spotlight is now firmly on Ripple, and every choice they make is being watched worldwide. Their strategy could become a roadmap for other crypto projects hoping to gain mainstream traction. From burning massive amounts of XRP to possibly going public through an IPO, Ripple is pushing boundaries, and in doing so, it might be rewriting the rules of what digital finance looks like. If XRP continues on this trajectory, hitting that bold $1,000 price point might not be as far-fetched as it once seemed. The momentum is building, the narrative is shifting, and XRP is standing right at the center of this transformation. We're witnessing a new chapter unfold in real time, a chapter where digital assets might finally earn the trust and role they've been striving for in global finance. As always, this content is here to inform and educate. It's not intended as financial advice. Make sure to do your own research, stay cautious, and speak to a financial advisor before making any big